currently 240 pounds, trying to get to 200 pounds by the end of the summer. I'm here to talk about what no one else talks about when they're really on a cut for real in the early stages of their weight loss journey. If you're on a cut or you're someone who's been trying to be consistent, comment down below what you have been struggling with yourself. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, and my subscribers already know when you comment, I will respond, so go ahead and do the dang thing. I try to post videos weekly about fat loss and updates on my meal prep routine, so I would love if you guys subscribed, and don't forget to turn on notifications because I currently do not have a posting schedule. Today I'm gonna get into my top 3 struggles that I'm currently been facing throughout my pre-cut journey. The mental fatigue of tracking. Tracking your macros, it is very helpful, but I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it can be pretty annoying. I track everything in my personal app, the same app that I use to train my one-on-one clients. And don't get me wrong, it's not that tracking my macros is hard. It's just something that's tedious to do, especially when sometimes I'm eating 4 to 5 times a day. Even though it technically does work counting your calories and tracking your macros, I'm keeping track and being mindful of what I'm eating every day. It does tend to get tiring sometimes. Me personally, I save a lot of my tracking till the end of the day. Because I meal prep, I already know the starting macros of the first half of my day because I already know what I'm going to eat. Where I tend to fall off is in the afternoons if I get extra busy, if I start skipping my meals like lunch or dinner. That's when I have to go back to counting my calories and figure out how much protein do I have to play with, how much calories do I have to play with. The good thing about it is I know that the structure will keep me from spiraling. So that's why at the end of the day, I'm still gonna count my calories. I just do it in a way that works for me. Usually I track twice a day, so I'll track midday when I actually break my fast, and then I would track at the end of the day before bed. Also, I remember to track because most of the time I'm always posting in my community chat with my girls, so it's like a visual reminder for me to go ahead and track my meals and check in with my girls in the group chat. Struggle number 2 is in my head, my body is not changing fast enough. A year ago when I first started my journey, yes, every time I lost weight, It's like 4 pounds, 6 pounds, 10 pounds. I'm dropping massive weight. You're seeing the difference. My waist is shrinking. Now that I'm into this journey, I've lost over 70 pounds. I'm getting to the 100-pound mark. To me, I'm not looking any different. I feel like I'm doing all the work and I'm not changing. Now I'm moving like a turtle, and I know slow and steady wins the freaking race, but like when you've seen the progress in such like a short amount of time, and now you're like at the point where you're almost there, but like now it's taking so much longer. It's like it starts to bring up those negative thoughts like, what are you doing wrong? Nothing. You're doing nothing wrong. It's just now your body is at a different stage, and now you just have to be patient with yourself. That's really all it is. Like, yes, I look at myself every single day. I ask Dominic every single day, do you feel a difference? Do you see a difference? When I wear certain clothes, are you seeing a different Akima? And yes, every time I ask him that, he does see a difference, but I still cannot see a difference. It's funny, the only time I see a difference is when I actually work out and I have a pump. That's when I notice that I can actually see a difference in my body. That's the crazy part about it. I am not starting from scratch. I am just at a stage where this process is gonna look a little different and it's gonna take some time. That's why personally, every time I work out, I do the same set of rotations because now I'm actually tracking myself visually. I wanna do the same set of movements every single time I work out. So from the beginning of my pre-summer cut to the end of my pre-summer cut, I can really see a time lapse difference every day of how my body has changed. The last struggle is still fighting those emotional habits that I have. Now, I want to be honest, I was never a binge eater. I never considered myself someone who likes to overeat until it makes me physically feel sick. I just never did that. I always forgot to eat or I underate. I can go all day without eating. It's not because I force myself to. It's just because mentally I'm so hyper focused on something. I don't eat all day. I don't feel hungry. I don't know where I get it from. I don't know. Yes, sometimes when I'm on my cycle, the time of the month, I crave chocolate like everybody else, but binge eating, I was never really a binge eater. I just really struggle with eating. Eating takes so much work. I'm not even gonna lie. That's why I really like smoothies and shakes, because taking the time to eat, and I'm a slow eater. Whenever I eat with people, I eat slow. So it's like everyone's already done. And I'm like, bro, it's not a race. Enjoy your food. It's easy for me to go all up until 12 o'clock and not eat, and then break my fast with a high protein meal. And then I stay full and I drink more water. Water really helps me keep full as well. That's why I focus on high protein meals. So yes, it is stressful sometimes going back into that emotional state. I just find ways to make it work for me, and fasting has really helped me. But I'm not telling you to fast because it took me some time to learn how to properly fast. If you're going to fast, please make sure you are counting your calories and tracking your macros and eating enough protein. Look, there are different ways to handle these obstacles, especially all these obstacles that I have now seen come back up while I started my cut. Eating enough protein is key to also keeping you full and having that energy. Those three things alone is the structure that you need just to keep going and keep showing up. That's really my holy trinity of what keeps me grounded every single day. Just remembering those three things, those three forms of consistency: meal prepping, drinking enough water, and making sure I hit my protein goals. If I'm doing all three of those things every single day, I am successful. Even if I miss a workout, I'm down bad, I don't do anything all day. If I'm doing those three things, I know I am still showing up for me and my goals. You don't have to do every single day perfectly. You don't have to have the perfect routine every day. You just have to make sure you are showing up for yourself. You don't have to do it perfectly. You just need to not give up. I just know this journey has helped me so much because the old Akima, who was 315 pounds, would have gave up. She would have quit and she would have started over every day. And that's what I tell my clients, or even anyone who wants to work with me. Do not wait for the right time to start. There's not going to be a right time to start because life is always going to throw a curveball at you. And that is the difference with Stay Fit with Akima. I work with your schedule. When life throws those curveballs, we find a way to tackle them. That is what lifestyle coaching is, and weight loss. If you are trying to lose weight this summer and trying to finally feel confident, I am helping my girls in my one-on-one coaching program do the same thing. We are showing up daily in the chat, making sure we are hitting our steps and our protein goals and keeping each other accountable throughout the summer. I teach my girls to show up with grace and hold each other accountable, judgment-free. I still have spots open for my one-on-one coaching, and I am running a sale for the summer. If you sign up now, it's $180 a month with a 6-month commitment. Most of my girls are starting on June 6th, so if you are ready to stop starting over, then go ahead and apply using the link in the description below. I really wanted to film this because maybe somebody is watching and struggling like I was literally last week. And sometimes you just need to hear someone else's struggle out loud because we are all going through the same thing. If this at all resonated with you, go ahead and subscribe and leave a comment below and tell me why. Don't forget to like this video because I am going to keep showing up with you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, I'll keep showing up with you guys as long as you keep showing up with me. I'll see you guys in the next video.